A rich man, or man of position, has none he can call a friend unless he knew him before acquiring possessions and importance. A friend is one who has been tried under adversity, for this is the touchstone of friendship. He who says, "I have many friends," is a fool, for real friends are more rare than lapis lazuli in the wilderness. The false friend, the hypocritical friend, and the fair-weather friend are far more common than are real friends. The friends who are the least genuine often appear as the best ones. The false friend oft time seems the most desirable. The friend of convenience is an easy acquisition, but the friend who will remain when calamity strikes is harder to gain than the bronze breastplate. The man who has friends possesses treasures beyond price. The man who has riches and no friends is poor indeed. Say not, "Were I rich, I would have friends." How could you know? A friend is not one who agrees with your argument. He is not one who frequents your abode. He is not one who sings your praises, nor is he one who converses pleasantly or bears gifts. He is one who encourages you when misfortune presses, who lends his arm when you are down, who walks by your side when men flee from you, and who silences your opponents when you are not there. He who supports you in the presence of opposition is a good friend, but he who champions you when you are not there is a better one. He who helps you to victory is worthy of the name of friend, but he who remains by your side in defeat is a friend beyond doubt. Compassion. As the kindly hands of the sun strew the face of the land with gay blossoms, and as the rising waters produce an abundance of bountiful harvest, so do the smiling countenance and outstretched hand of compassion fill the heart to overflowing. He who is without compassion never deserves it. But let not your heart be hardened against him. The gentle tears of compassion are as the bright dewdrops which bedeck the harsh wilderness in radiantly gleaming garlands. Let your ear be ever alert for the cry of the needy, and your arm be ever ready to aid the unprotected. Let the sorrow of the innocent suffering never go unheeded. When the widow and the orphan dumbly beseech your aid with eyes of silent suffering, open the gates of compassion within your heart. Pour forth succour to those who can find no other as strong as you to aid them. He who turns from the rags of the destitute and ignores the pale cheek of the hungry smites his sensitive soul with paralyzing blows. Is it a matter for wonder that it becomes dead and insensitive, unfeeling and unresponsive? If for no other reason, have compassion for your own sake, for it molds your greater form in a glory everlasting. While one man groans in misery in the habitations of poverty, all there remains one grey head, bowed with distress, to dumbly plead for aid. How can you go your way unmoved by compassion, dissipating your time and substance in unprofitable enjoyments? You who indulge in vain pleasures unfeelingly while others want and suffer will someday eat your own heart out in the dark barrenness within the gloomy cave, haunted by bitterness and regret. The man that says he is the friend of all is the friend of none, for he is a hypocrite. The standard demanded of friendship is so high that a man's friends may be counted on his fingers, in most cases on those of one hand. What a man does is important, not what he feels, thinks, or believes. The hypocrite thinks one thing and does another. His deeds do not accord with his beliefs. When truth is spoken, he is ill at ease, but when falsehood flows from his lips, his eye is steady. The hypocrite will always be among men, for wherever they are gathered in concourse, there will be found those who excel over others. In the ranks of the inferior ones will be those who practice the dark arts of hypocrisy and deceit, to raise themselves up to the level of their betters. This the hypocrite and deceiver can never do. He will never be a real man, and his nature will forever remain that of a weakling. Therefore, if you would be a real man, avoid hypocrisy in all forms. Despise and shun the deceiver, and walk not in his ways. Let your tongue be straight, and bring forth that which is in your heart.